leave that, actually 8:30. So
no problem. We understand everyone's situation. We will manage accordingly. No,
yeah,
not an issue.
no problem.
Okay. Right. We will continue with our discussion on IAS 16, property, plant, and equipment. In the last class, we talked about last class we stopped at how we calculate depreciation, isn't it?
Yes.
And
Yes.
then we talked about straight line method.
Yes.
And then the equation is cost minus scrap value
Salvage.
divided by salvage value or scrap value, whatever the value
Yes.
is, divide by useful economic
Useful
lifetime. So in my example was 105,000 is the cost, and the salvage value is 5,000, and lifetime is 5. So in this situation, 105 minus 5. Now this answer, how you name this? The 105 minus 5. How do you name this?
Net book.
Habibi, Ana Adra
Yeah.
Binta.
What do you mean? What is the name of what?
Name of this? Cost minus salvage value. Only that.
I don't really recall what we call it.
Yes, no problem. There is one name we discussed. Name?
Depreciation. Depreciable.
Depreciable amount. Remember this?
Yeah. Okay.
That is cost minus salvage value.
Okay.
So this answer 105 minus 5, you will get 100. That 100 is depreciable amount. Clear?
Okay. Yeah.
Then we divide this by useful economic lifetime, which is 5. Then I get 100,000 divided by 5, and my answer is 20,000.
20K.
Correct?
Yes.
Now, brothers, year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5. What do you think my depreciation per year? First year, how much?
Okay. The cost divided by 5. Let me see.
Habibi, straight line method, we should understand that every year my depreciation is equal, meaning every year the same depreciation you will have. Correct?
Okay.
In
Okay,
that case,
20.
yes. First year my depreciation will be 20. What about the second year?
Same. 20.
Same, yes. See, I will ask question to teach you all. So you got to be ready for this. So
Yeah.
third year also,
every year it will be reduced with the equal values.
It will be equal amount.
Yeah, equal and all, but it will reduce every year.
Let's see.
You mean the
Every year in the P&L, in your profit and loss account, you will be showing depreciation expense. How much?
20,000?
20. Very
Okay.
good. That's it. That's it. Now, there's something called accumulated depreciation. Meaning,
Okay.
end of every year, what would be the total depreciation so far?
So the first year will be 20.
Very good. Excellent. Second year?
Say 40 and so on.
MashaAllah. Third year?
60.
Fourth year?
80
80. And the last year?
is 100.
100,000. Marra, hello. Now, what do you think the cost in the year one? How much is my cost?
Your cost will be we said 105 will reduce by 20.
Could you allow me to take this call, please?
Yes, sure.
Yeah. So, what is the cost you think?
One we said the cost
Yeah,
minus
cost.
the first
No,
minus
cost,
the
Habibi, cost.
okay. Okay,
How
the
much?
cost is 105
Yes.
minus 20.
No, why? And my
Okay.
question is very simple. Cost.
Okay.
So, year one, your cost is how much?
105,000
Will that change to year 2, 3, and 4, or will it be the same?
will change.
Unless otherwise, there are additional information available. Will the cost be changing or will be the same?
It will change because we are
Will change.
depreciating every year.
Huh?
We are depreciating every year, so it will reduce the.
Habibi, my question is about cost.
Yeah, cost will be same.
Yes. So year 2
Yeah.
also?
Definitely, yeah.
Year 3 also? Year 4
Yeah.
also? And even year 5 is the same. Correct?
Correct.
Now, there is something called net book value.
Yeah.
What is net book value?
Cost
Is
minus
1
the depreciation.
to
Depreciation.
cost minus accumulated depreciation. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
So this will be
Net
first
book
year, end of first year, it will be 85. End of second year, it will be 65. Third year, it will be 45. Fourth year, it will be 25. And the last year, without calculating, what should be the answer?
0.
No, it can't be 0.
1.
No. You are not one, Habibi.
5,000.
Ah,
5,000. Yes.
okay.
See, 105 minus 100 is 5,000.
5,000.
Clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
So now, P&L, balance sheet. Year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4. So, how much depreciation expense I must be taken to year 1? Clear? Every year my depreciation will be you understood this? Balance sheet will be cost, accumulated depreciation, net book value. Year 1, 105 minus 20, 85. Year 2, 105, 40, 65. Year 3, 105, 60, 45. And year 4, 105, 80, 25. And year 5, 105, 100, 5. Is that very clear?
Yes.
This way you need to present. One another question I would like to ask you. My useful economic lifetime is 5 years. What do you think the depreciation rate, percentage? Hmm?
Hello?
Yeah, hello, I'm with you. I'm waiting for
Yeah.
answer.
I didn't hear you well.
Pardon?
I said I didn't hear you well.
You don't hear me well?
No.
You can hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Mashallah. So, Mr. Zubair, 5 years.
Yeah.
What is the percentage? Hmm? How to calculate?
Hello?
Yes. I know the reason. Wait.
I lost your voice, Mr. Mohammed.
Wait, don't worry. Wait.
25%. 25%.
Mr. Zubair,
Yeah.
I will
25%.
come and hit you.
Huh? The percentage for the depreciation, right?
No.
Yes.
How much? Mr. Haitham, you can hear me or not?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Yeah. Question. Depreciation number of years, 5.
Okay.
How much is the percentage of depreciation?
How much is the percentage of depreciation? Let's see here. 21% maybe? I don't know. Wait.
How come 21? From where you get that
no,
1%?
no, just a second. Let me see here.
%20%.
20%. How I calculate?
Yeah.
See, the total amount that I need to depreciate is 100 in terms of percentage. Agreed or not agreed?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this 100% I need to depreciate over how many years?
5 years.
5 years.
5 years. So if you do a small mathematics here,
100
this divided by
20 divided
this,
by
you get
20%.
Shri Filmiya.
Yeah.
Mr. Muhammad, again, your voice is not clear.
Okay, one second. Can you hear me now?
Yes, better.
Okay. I will not use the Bluetooth. That's causing a problem.
Yeah. This looks like you're
Okay.
diving.
No. I looks like I'm diving, huh?
Yeah, your voice, under the water.
Underwater.
Yes.
I'm in, this bay, Gulf Bay, between Saudi and Qatar.
Uh-huh.
I
What is
went
it again?
I went to catch a whale.
Ah, whale. Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
So while I'm catching whale, I'm teaching you. So anyhow, I hope my voice is audible now.
Yeah.
And Mr. Haitham, you understood how I arrived this 20%?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
that is one of the things you need to know. And also you need to understand this numerical analysis. And in the last class,
Yes.
we also did. Yeah. You were saying something, Mr. Haitham.
No, nothing. Clear.
Okay. In the last class, we also discussed something about a diagram. Over the years, how depreciation will be portrayed in a diagram.
Yes.
So that will go like this. You can see that this line is a straight line. Correct?
Correct.
And then secondly, it is downward sloping. Correct?
Yep.
Thirdly, example, I'm just writing example. If this is 85, and this is year 2 and year 3, and this is my cost. What you think?
Reducing line.
What you think the number here? Can you guess? Mr. Zubair, it is
Yes,
not
sir.
reducing line method. It is still, we are talking about the straight line method only.
Okay, but you
Every
are
year,
reducing
equal
the
amount,
graph, so that's why I thought.
yeah, yeah. Every year, equal amount of depreciation will be charged, and accordingly, the value of the asset will be reduced on that basis.
Hmm.
So, what could you think? Any good guess about how much could be here based on our example?
Hmm.
Take the percentage, maybe.
No, not percentage. Mudir, are the dollars.
Okay.
So I have one number at this point, and now I need the number here. 85,000 at the end of year 2, and end of year 3, how much it will be? What do you think?
Okay. Let me... Mhm.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Difficult to guess?
Sorry.
I will. Yeah. See, every year, how much is my depreciation?
It was 20 that, exam.
So that
That,
means
example,
how
yeah.
much it should be?
65.
Excellent. Excellent. And then what should be the reading over here? That's very easy actually. I don't need to wait from you. And then how much should be the reading here?
45.
45.
Yes. This is exactly what I want you to understand. And that
Okay.
means, brothers, this gap here, see the gap here, or the gap here, that answer should be equal. 20K. Clear?
Yes.
Mashallah.
Yes.
This is all about calculating depreciation using straight line method.
Yes.
Mr. Haitham, you are clear with that?
Yeah, very clear.
Okay, that's good. Give me 2 minutes. Huh? I will join very soon.
Okay.
Sure, sure.
All right. So far we discussed all about straight line method. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Now we move on to reducing balance method. Okay.
Yes.
In this, what happens is, let's say my cost of the asset is, as I told you, 105,000. Salvage value is 5,000. Now, under reducing balance method, one difference is that they will have to give you the depreciation rate.
Mm.
Let's assume 30%. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, how to calculate? Year one. Now, my cost of the asset is how much? 105.
5.
But please remember, in reducing balance method, we will not subtract the salvage value.
Oh, okay.
What you do is, you multiply this by 30%. How much is that?
$31,500. 31,500.
31,500. Good. Now, when you go to year two, 105,000. What we do now, we subtract and then you multiply this by 30%.
Okay.
How much?
Okay. 22,050.
22,050.
Yes.
Good. But about year three now.
The same
In
way.
year three, what you need to do, 105. There are two ways of doing this. Even year two also. 105,000 minus 31,500 plus 22,050 into 30%. Believe you understood this.
Yep.
So, how much I can, what will be the answer?
Okay, just a second. Oh, just a second. 15,435.
21,500, 22,050 minus 105 to 20. 15?
15,000.
Yes.
Okay.
How much? 15,000?
435.
Very good. So you could continue like this.
When you said there are two ways, so we can use
Yeah, I'm going to
the
talk about the other way now.
okay.
This is one method one. This is straightforward but little lengthy method.
Mhm.
In this method, what happens now? See, 105 minus 31,500. What is your answer?
Okay. Okay, 73,500.
70?
3,500.
Okay. In the year, when you calculate year 2, what you do is, instead of this 73,500 into 30%, you will still get this answer.
I see.
And then now, when you go to year 3, 73,500 minus 22,050. And if you multiply this by 30, you will still get this answer. Right or not?
Okay.
So this
Yeah.
is the second method I was talking about.
Right. Yes, right.
Either this method or that method, you can still get the same answer.
Well, the easiest is the second.
Yeah. So now, sir, we talk about the diagram. In a straight line method, if you see, we said that straight line, correct?
Yeah.
But here, it cannot be straight line. It will be a curved line. A curved line. You see
Okay.
that?
Yes.
So the features are the curved line, and then second one, downward sloping. And here it is the cost, and here it is the time. Here one, here two, here three. See now, now the point what I want to emphasize is this height and this height. If this height is h1 and this height is h2, what do you think, which height is bigger?
Bigger is high H2.
Eh?
Okay. H2 is the bigger.
Habibi, Walla Suf, carefully and tell me. See,
when
H1,
it comes
H1.
when it comes to cost, will be H1.
that's what my question is.
Okay.
So h1 will be bigger, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
So the argument or the logic of reducing balance method, in early years, your depreciation number is big. Can you see this here? First year depreciation is 31,500. Later years, your depreciation number is smaller. Second year depreciation is 22,050. Third year depreciation is 15,435. Does this matching with our logic?
Yeah.
So this is another point that I wanted you to emphasize. Clear?
Yes.
And in your exam, they are not going to ask this, but I thought I will share this also. Now, you see, I have written here the rate of depreciation 30%, correct?
Yeah.
Shavalala.
Sir.
So, suppose if you needed to calculate the rate of depreciation, there is one equation for that. Equation is R is equal to this is the equation to calculate the rate of depreciation for reducing balance method. Understand me?
Yes.
Yeah.
So now we understood reducing balance method. We also understood straight line method. Correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
I am not here to discuss other methods like sum of digit method, production hours method, production units method, double declining method. I am
Yeah.
not here to discuss.
Hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now we will talk about accounting for we will talk about what? Accounting for depreciation. Was both?
Okay.
Now, brothers, there's something called we need to understand first, very first point.
Accounting policy relating to depreciation.
Accounting policy relating to depreciation. I'm sure you all know this, but maybe you will not come across with the wordings what I have written here. There is 3 different policies which related to depreciation, which different companies adopting. So policy 1, they say that full depreciation in the year of acquisition and no depreciation in the year of disposal. What do you understand with this? What do you understand with this?
If we are going to disposal or dispose the asset, So there will be no depreciation of that year.
Okay. Let's say this is year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, and so on. Okay. This is 1 January 2019. We purchased an asset on 1 September 2019. So can you please tell me how many months this asset is with me during the year 1? This is 1 January 2020. How many months the asset will be with me?
This is 9 months.
No. Wala habibi
Eight
inta
months.
mushkila.
8 months.
Lala, inta galat bardu. I purchased the asset on 1 September 2019. For the year of 2019, how many months that asset is with me?
October, November, December. 3 months.
Again, I should come to Riyadh now.
September,
Habibi,
October, November. 4
September,
months. 4 months. Sorry.
4 months.
Four.
Where you went to study calendar in school? I need to find that.
No, I thought it's 30th. I didn't count the September.
That's
Sorry.
what you have to be very, very careful, auditor.
He's testing us. He's testing us, Zubair. That's why
Yes.
he's, calculating. You want to see if we are focused or not. So unfortunately, we're not.
Yeah,
So here it is how many months? 4 months, right?
Okay.
September, October, November, December, 4 months. Correct?
Yes.
Now let's read this now. Full depreciation in the year of acquisition. Now, in which year I purchased the asset? In 2019. Are you clear with that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. But I am this in 2019. Asset is with me for only 4 months. Are you clear with that also?
Yes.
But the
Yeah.
company, what is the policy of the company? Regardless of the number of months the asset is in the business, yet the business is telling you should calculate depreciation
Fully.
full, meaning
In full.
you have to make an assumption asset is with you for entire year.
Okay.
So then if let's say for example, depreciation in my previous example, the cost is 105, salvage value 5,000, and useful economic lifetime is 5. So first year I will calculate depreciation 105 minus 5 into 1/5. Yes or no?
Oh, 1 hour. Yeah. Yeah, right.
Yes, Mr. Haitham, you also understood?
Yes.
Do I need to do this?
Yes. You have to 4 and 12. Yeah, this is what I was actually.
Yeah, 4
Okay.
months. Definitely we have. Yeah.
Can you please come to Qatar border? I will come to Qatar border, bring a stick. Without crossing the border, I will hit from the stick. The problem is between Qatar border and Saudi border, 3 kilometer distance. So I'm wondering how to find a stick of that distance.
No issue. No issue. We can come.
See, full depreciation in the year of acquisition. We use the word full. When you use the word full, are we really need to have this? Tell me, brother, fine, tell me.
Yeah, yeah, I think it should be. For 4 months, we have to depreciate.
Please, again read. Full depreciation in the year of acquisition. What do you mean by this word full?
Full. Okay. Got it. Okay.
The meaning of the full here is to take the entire year,
Okay.
regardless of when you purchase. Now, we have only keeping the asset for 4 months, but you know, a very intelligent, smart accountant will come and tell me you should use 4 months here. But I will not agree with this. Why? The company says we will not worry about the number of months the asset is with me. I will calculate depreciation fully, assuming the asset is with me entirely. Is making sense now, Mr.
Yes.
Item? So,
Yes.
is it really fair that I need to bring both of you close to the border?
Yeah. We understand now, and I think it will be clear for us to go to the border.
Yes. Okay. Anyway, so now also see the scenario now, brothers. Now, the company sold the asset on 1 December, let's say 2019, 2020, 2021, 2021. When I sold the asset, this is the
And
date of disposal. So in year 3, I
full,
sold the
yeah.
asset when? On 1st of December 2021, correct?
Okay. So 11
After how many
months.
months? Ah, very good. I was waiting for that. After how many months?
11 months.
Okay. Now, if I ask you a question, in year 3, how can I calculate depreciation? How much will be my depreciation? And
You
if
said
you
the
make
full year.
mistake, definitely, I am going to buy a ticket and come to Riyadh. The cost you will pay me.
Okay.
Tell me what is the depreciation for year 3. Please read this policy and then answer me.
And no depreciation in the year of the disposal. Okay. Now it's clear.
So how much is the depreciation for year 3?
For the year of no depreciation in the disposal year. So the third
So
year there's no
meaning
depreciation.
year
It should
0.
3,
complete
And
year.
or
my
nil.
depreciation must be
Complete. Nil.
nil. See, the multiple choice questions, they're going to trick you.
Yeah.
And you will have 4 answers.
The problem is that we're not, actually, we're not focusing.
Yes.
That's
And then they're going to give you one answer like this. I'll show you. One answer will be how? 105 minus 5 into 1 over 5 into 11 over 12. They'll give you this answer also.
yeah.
And then I will quickly pick that. I'll come out of the exam hall and I will be like a very smart person. I will argue with my colleagues. See, I answered like this. But then when you're reaching home, on your way driving, quickly it reflects in your mind, oh my goodness, I made a mistake. Understood?
Clear.
Yeah.
So
Full
this
year,
is the
essentially.
policy number 1. So again, is this a law?
Still low.
This policy that is I've written by here, is it coming? Are they picked this one from a law?
it's mandatory. This is
Who
what,
is making the policy?
one is
Can you please tell me who is making the policy?
authorities, however,
Hmm?
What do you mean, when we said,
Any company policies.
okay.
Company policy.
Of
Yeah,
course, the
who is
board,
making?
the board,
Who will make the policy of the company?
well,
Management.
Management.
okay.
Idara. See, what time you should come to office, what uniform you should wear, and what is your duties, and all this decided by the company. Yes or no?
Yeah, clear.
Same wise, when you prepare financial statement and how all the related policies, we call it accounting policies. These accounting policies are practiced, observed by management. Correct?
Correct.
Okay. So the concern that I wanted to emphasize, so these policies are established by the management and there is no violation of law if you don't follow. But if you don't comply with the given policy, that's a malpractice against your accounting rules.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Clear.
Okay. Now, alternatively, policy number 2. Policy number 2 will be no depreciation in the year of purchase
Sure.
and full depreciation in the year of
Disposal. Okay.
disposal. If you apply this to this scenario here, in year 1, how much is the depreciation?
For the beginning.
Correct.
There's
First year.
beginning. First year 0.
Exactly. You got to be very careful. Your answer for the year 1 will be nil.
Okay.
Correct? Whereas year 3, how much?
Full depreciation.
Full. Meaning it will be 20,000.
Yeah.
Mr. Zubair, you also following me, right?
Yes.
Very good. Okay, this is policy number 2. There is also third policy. On a proportionate basis on actual time period. If you follow this, what will be the depreciation for year 1?
Actual time.
Can you guess, Mr. Haitham?
Means this 4 month we will calculate.
Now very simple. Now what you do? You calculate like this. 105 minus 5 into 1/5 into 4/12. This is year 1.
Okay.
Year 3, 105 minus 5 into 1/5 into 11/12.
So,
Got it clearly? Clear?
yeah, clear.
Yes. So this will also be checked, your knowledge in
Yeah.
multiple choice questions. It's a matter of the statement that we understand. That fair enough for you all?
Yes, yes.
Great.
Very clear.
Now we will move on to accounting entries. I think I told you, no? Who invented double entry?
No, you didn't.
We discussed this or not?
No. Who invented?
Okay. Who invented? Who came up with accounting entries? Is it Muhammad Ashik Khan or Muhammad Janan? See, let me rephrase it. Now, because of someone have come up with this double entry only, the life of these accountants like me, you, and Mr. Subai and so on is in misery. Yes or no? Every day you have to keep a piece of
without it.
paper. No, what I'm
Yeah.
saying, someone else came up with the double entry, correct?
Correct.
And because of that, the life of accountants these days are in a real mess. Yes or no? See, some
No.
paper like this, we keeping and scratching our head and waiting. What is the double entry?
Okay. Well, okay. Guessing for
And
that.
then,
Yeah.
if that entry is not matching, at the end the balance sheet is not tying up.
Correct.
Can you have a peaceful sleep?
No.
All the
No,
ghosts
no.
will come in the dream.
Yeah, of course.
So that fellow who invented double entry is really the issue for us. That fellow's name is Luca Pesiole. Let me try
Italian?
whether I can.
Luca Pacole.
Pesiole,
Italian,
that's
is
how
he?
I read.
Is he
Pesiole.
Italian?
Pardon?
Is he Italian?
I think it's a Italian or Greek, some Latin somewhere. Let us hope 1 minute. I will show you all. This is a gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
He is a fellow who put all of us in trouble.
yeah. He is also in trouble. Check his face.
See, yeah, can you see that? See, he is also not happy. Grumpy face.
He's Italian, yes.
Yeah, Italian. Yes, he is Italian. Father of accounting. You know, in Sri Lanka, in our institute, Chartered Accountants, Institute of Chartered Accountants, when I walk into the library, on the very first wall, they put his picture. And I used to
Godfather. He's a
have,
godfather of.
yes, he's the godfather of double entry. I used to have a
Yeah.
sort of a comedy, like a comical story, just for people to remember the double entry. You know this fellow? Sorry. No. Wait. Not Einstein. Isaac Newton.
Yeah, of course you know.
We all of us know Isaac Newton, correct?
Yeah.
He came up with 3 laws. Whoever studied physics, you will remember, one of the law is F is equal to ma. And the third law,
The gravity law.
Pardon?
The gravity law.
Gravity law is this. What do you call
Oh.
G is equal to 9.8 ms minus 2.
Okay.
So I'm not here to discuss this. What I want, I have a relative story with this. What he came up with and what Mr. Luca Pacioli came up with. The third law, law number 1, law number 2, law number 3, he says that every action has an equal
Reaction.
and
Uh-huh.
opposite reaction. Remember studying in your schools?
Yeah.
You know, Prophet Jesus or Isa
Yes.
or he also said one thing. He also said one thing. If someone hitting you on one side of the face, but he told to show the other side of the face. Correct or not?
There is action and reaction.
Yeah, then why he said, you know, from an accounting point of view, then only the balance sheet matching.
Yeah.
See, you have a two sides of the face now. So someone is slapping here, and if we slapping here only, the pain will get balanced.
Okay.
So from a interpretation from an accountant. Okay, let's not discuss about that. Let's come to this. Every action has, you see, equal and opposite reaction. Suppose if you try now, you in your table, you hit like this. In your table, you hit like this. You create a force to the table and to your hand. Do you appreciate that? Or if you clap both hands, amount of pain will be equal in both hands.
Correct.
Clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, now what is the context? Why I talk about all this? The context is Mr. Luca Pacioli says every transaction has a twofold effect. See, every action, do you see that there is one effect here, another effect here? Yes or no?
Yeah. Yes.
Same like that. Luca Pacioli said every transaction has a twofold effect. What are those? Receiving and losing. Receiving and losing. Every single transaction, you will have a receiving impact and a losing impact.
Which is debit and credit. That's what you're saying.
I'll come to that. That's the end of it. But what is the interpretation of that? You see, let's take an example. Sale of price $100. This is the transaction now. Sale of price $100. Now in a shop, someone going and buying 1 kilogram or 10 kilogram or 50 kilogram of rice, and he is paying $100. So who is receiving $100?
The seller.
Seller receiving $100. Very correct. So in this transaction, he receives $100. Is the seller losing anything, or is he giving up anything?
Yes, price.
Exactly. He is giving up price worth of how much?
100.
Very good. So if you draw a line like this, seller and the buyer is
Buyer.
receiving cash 100, losing rice
Price.
100. Correct?
The other way around. Yeah,
Other
the other way
when you
around.
go to
The buyer.
buyer receiving
Yeah. Price.
100 and losing cash 100. And you see another interesting way of identifying the T account. If you go in front of the mirror, can you see me?
Yeah.
And now can you see me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
So the T
Yeah.
account, ledger account is like this.
Mm.
Okay? And then you have the good things and the bad things. And if I stand the other way around, if I go watching the other side of the screen, and the good thing will be on my right hand side, where is on my left hand side, bad thing on my right hand side. That's how the ledger created. Ledger
Mm.
is, we have a debit side and a credit side. Now, if you think about cash, all the cash what I'm getting, receiving is good for me or bad for me?
Good.
So that's on my
Good for you.
left hand debit side, and whatever I'm losing is on my credit side. So this is how the interpretation, just to make people understand, this is my way of interpretation. Clear?
Mm.
Yeah, clear.
So now this much is sufficient. So we will now talk about accounting entries for depreciation. Depreciation, as we know, is an expense. There is a double entry table. I don't know whether I discussed this, but still I believe I will give you this. Increase, decrease, debit, credit, debit, credit. Asset. When the asset will increase, what must I do?
Debit.
I should debit. If the asset will decrease, I should
Credit.
Credit.
credit. So that is asset. Next item, liability. If the liability increase, I should
Credit. Credit.
when the liability decrease, I should
Yeah, debit.
equity.
As of the assets.
No, equity same like
Assets.
liability.
Oh, sorry, liability. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Then income. Income increase. What should I do?
Credit.
Income, liability,
Credit.
equity will fall
Credit.
into the same category.
Credit. Yeah, credit.
And then
Yes, credit.
decrease,
Debit.
expense. Expenses increase,
Debit.
Debit, decrease,
Credit.
credit. This table should be like a very important table. And any double entry you can pass based on these rules. Understand me?
Yeah.
Okay, now I told you depreciation is an expense. So if the depreciation is an expense, debit where depreciation expenses account. I should debit to depreciation expense account, correct?
Yes, yes.
Credit. Now there is one account, I believe,
Accumulated depreciation.
mashallah, very good. I'm searching my note where I have written all this. This
At the beginning.
this keep on going.
Not this page. I mean, not this.
Here. Accumulated depreciation.
Okay.
So okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the double entry for depreciation expense. You debit depreciation expense and you credit accumulated depreciation. Sometimes some books, without crediting to accumulated depreciation, they will straight away credit to cost of the asset account.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that is not accepted by IAS 16. Clear?
Yes, clear.
Hmm.
When we can
So,
name this account as, contra account. That's what we.
contra account, nothing to do with this, brother. What is
Yeah,
contra
I know,
account?
but yeah, this is what I want to know.
See, what is contra? Do you know the logic concept of contra account or you don't know?
Yeah, it has two,
The
sides. That
word
can be
contra also has some other meaning like
offset account. Yeah.
or
So tough. Okay.
so these all same meaning.
Yeah.
What happens is anyway, this is little bit out of the scope of depreciation, but since the name came,
But sometimes we use it. We use such accounts and
yeah, that's what I wanted to give an interpretation on this. What
Yeah.
happens? Let's say Mr. A. Mr. A is a customer for you, and Mr. A is a supplier also for you. As a customer, he need to pay you 200. As a supplier, you need to pay him 75. Now, effectively, how much you should ask from him?
Yeah. Okay. 125.
How we do this in accounting way? I have receivable and I have payable. What I do, I credit 75 here. Sorry. I credit 75 here and I debit 75 here. And here I write offset. Here I write offset. This is one example of contra. Mr. Haitam, you are with me?
Yes, with you. Yeah, with you. Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Zubair also with me, right?
Yes, sir.
Another example, another very good example. Have you heard of two-column cash book?
Yeah, okay.
I am taking 1,000 from the drawer and depositing that money in the bank. So when I remove 1,000 from the drawer, meaning my cash till in my office, my cash balance will increase or decrease?
Decrease.
It will decrease. So in cash account,
Yeah.
I should debit or credit?
Credit.
Credit. So I will credit 1,000 here. Correct?
Yes.
But where I'm taking this money?
To the bank.
So I'm depositing in the bank. What will happen to the balance in the bank?
Increase.
It will increase. So I should
Increase.
debit or credit there.
Debit.
Debit.
So here I will write description, cash. Here I will write description, bank.
Bank.
And we use one symbol. And this symbol means contra.
Okay.
So these are the common possible places where the term contra is being used. But this is not applicable based on my knowledge. I don't know. Based on my knowledge, it is not applicable to depreciation.
I
Haitham,
remember that. Yeah.
pardon?
I think we have used it in let me say depreciation sometimes. Because
Okay. So is it in your software?
yes, exactly. Yes.
So the way they have designed the chart of accounts may have some mathematical meaning on it. But although they named it as contra, the real function of that account will not be the contra meaning what I am talking here.
Okay.
You understand me? So the real meaning of contra
Yes.
is like netting off between both sides. So depreciation can't have that function.
I see.
So fine. So this is the double entry. Okay.
Yeah.
Now we can move on, but since Mr. Haitham need to move on, we will meet tomorrow. Not a problem. I'm sorry, not tomorrow, Saturday.
Okay.
Okay.
So thank you so much. And we'll meet on Saturday, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Mr. Zubair, it's okay, right?
Yeah. No issues, sir. No issues. Yes.
Yeah, otherwise, because we are not 20 people here, we are 2 people here. I'm missing one person, meaning
Yeah.
50% I'm missing.
Yeah, you are right.
So let's
Thank you.
let's go together.
Yeah, sure.
No
Thank you
problem.
guys, and have a nice weekend. And both of you come
And
to the Qatar border because I need to hit both of you.
Inshallah, once we will come, we can have a get together, or you have, if you are planning here, it will be a pleasure for us.
Very soon. I'm also planning to visit Riyadh. I will let you know, inshallah. And also, I'm working on
Inshallah.
some new project. And if that clicks, I might. In the Bismillah, we don't know what is going to happen, but
You said that. You said that previously, that you're planning to open an office here.
Correct. Yes, I'm working on setting up an auditing office in Riyadh.
Inshallah.
Mashallah.
All right, sir. Anyway, thank you so much, and enjoy your weekend if possible.
Thank you. Yeah, sure, sir. Thank you.
Inshallah.
Enjoy the weekend if possible. Huh?
Thank you.
Yeah. Sure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hope
I
Mr.
hope all of
Hastam
you
will
got the.
understand.
I hope all of you got the feeling. Huh?
Yeah.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you.
Walaikum assalam.